Hi and welcome back to another really awesome workout. We've got a lower body workout for you today. We're going to be working through exercises that challenge the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, the calves, full lower body. So this is really good for anybody who's looking to build some strength in the lower body. That's going to help them with movements, everything that you do in everyday life. Let's get started.
Okay, so let's get straight into the warm-up. We're going to start with some marching. So we're lifting opposite arm and knee. Bringing that knee up nice and high, standing nice and tall, looking straight ahead. Really nice, just settle yourself into the movement. We're just looking to lift the heart rate a little bit, get energized through your body. Swing your arms nice and briskly. Really good work, well done. So yeah, today's workout, we're going to be working through a circuit format. We're going to go for 3 circuits, 7 exercises in each, and then we'll start back at the beginning, go through it, and I'll be showing you how to progress, and we will change them slightly each time we go through the workout. Bring your feet back still. We're going to take those arms out nice and wide, swinging across the chest, adding a little sway side to side as well. Get some blood through the upper body. Keep on breathing. Just looking to open up through the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back a little bit, crossing your arms over in front. Just keep the lower body moving in a way that feels good for you. Really nice. Let's take that into a squat with an overhead reach. Don't need to come down too deeply here. We're just looking to move the knees, move the hips. Still keeping the arms going. Pushing into the floor as you're standing up. You don't need any equipment for today's workout, just a bit of space to move, something comfortable to wear. Really good. Let's go for another 3 like this. Last one. Excellent. Take your feet out nice and wide. We're going to take that from side to side. So we're dropping down into one leg, back up to center and to the other side, just stretching out the inner thighs a little bit. Putting a little more force through the pushing leg and allow your body to hinge forward slightly over that leg. Make sure you come right back up tall in between each one. Last one to this side. Really good. Keeping the feet reasonably wide, we're going to hinge the hips back, stretching out down the back of the legs and then come back forward. Keep your back nice and flat. Core is engaged. So we're not allowing your back to round or to arch. And you're aiming to reach backwards with the hips rather than just bend forwards. So imagine you're reaching back to touch your bum against something behind you. Closing a car door. Something like that. Really nice. Let's go for 2 more. Get a really nice stretch out through the back of your legs. Last one. Excellent. From here, we're going to roll it all the way down. So we're just leaning forwards, allowing your hands to slide down your legs as low as you can go. It doesn't matter if you don't get all the way to the floor. When you get there, we're going to add a little twist, just to twist out through the sides. Take that to the other side. And all the way back up. Reach overhead if you can and add a little calf raise. Last one here. Really nice. Okay, so let's take it into some squats. So standing nice and wide, we're reaching down towards the floor, coming back up. You can keep your hands at chest height if you like. You don't have to add that reach down. And we're just looking to push the floor away, squeezing the glutes as we come back up. This is all going to be body weight today, but of course, if you do want to add any extra weights, if you've got a backpack that you can pop on, you can put some books in there. Last one here, nice tall squeeze, really good. Take a rest. You can always wear a little backpack with some books in. You can hold on to some dumbbells if you have some, or some water bottles filled with water. Next exercise is going to be reverse lunges. So we're standing nice and tall, and then we're going to step back with the right foot. We're going to make it alternating. So nice big step back, lower that back knee down towards the floor, and then come back up, switch legs. If you need to hold on to a surface to help you balance, please do that. So you can have a chair next to you, you can hold on to a sideboard, anything that's nice and sturdy, even onto a wall. Try and get a good step back, and you're aiming to get that back knee as close to the floor as you can. Doesn't matter if it doesn't get all the way there. You're always working within your own range of motion. Really good, keeping that going. We've got one more each leg. And last one here. Pushing through, really good. Come down onto the floor. We've got some glute bridges next. So rolling all the way back. Feet are hip distance apart, knees are pointing to the ceiling, hands are just resting beside you, and we're just going to push into the floor with the feet as we drive the hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing the glutes at the top, and then lowering all the way back down. Keeping it going. A nice big squeeze, looking to get a good straight line between knee and shoulder. So you're coming up nice and straight. Lowering back down, always focusing on the quality of your movement, particularly when we're doing body weight exercises. It's really important. We just want to make sure we're getting the movement pattern right before we think about adding any extra weights. Last one here. Really good. Come back up, coming up back up to the mat now, standing up, and we're going to take it into some calf raises. So if you want to hold on to something, I suggest you do that. Feet are going to be hip distance apart, and we're going to squeeze through the calves as we come up onto tiptoes, lowering back down nice and slowly. So you should feel that good contraction in your calf as you come up. Ankles push forwards, heels push forwards, and then you're slowly lowering back down. Really focus on lengthening slowly through your calves as your heels come back to the floor. Really good, well done. Think about the crown of the head pulling up to the ceiling. Excellent. Again, we're staying nice and engaged through the core, so we're keeping a good tall posture. Last one here. Really nice. Next movement we've got is going to be a lateral lunge. So we're going to step out to alternate sides. So standing in the centre of your mat first of all, or in the centre of your space. Hands can be on the hips. We're going to step out to the right, bend into that knee, and then push back to standing. And then we'll take that to the other side. Really good. Keeping that going. Hinging forward slightly over that bent leg. And most of the weight is in the bent leg. As you bend back down, the weight's in here, and you push back through that foot to come back up to standing. Remember to keep breathing. Taking it nice and slowly, always at your own pace. You're doing really well. Last one here. Really good. Standing back up, give your legs a little bit of a shake out if you need to. We're going to take that into a kickback. So we're holding on to the surface again, or your wall, and we're going to lead out with that leg. We're taking it out to the side. Nice deep breath. Hips are staying level. Knee stays facing the front as we drive that foot up to the side. We're going to do alternate. So I'm going to turn other way on. Should have thought about this more. Really nice. Try not to shift the weight too much to the side, and try to keep your hips facing forwards. If you don't need anything to hold on to, you can just do it freestanding. Makes it a little bit more tricky. But you're leading with the outside of that heel. Think about keeping your knee facing forwards. Really good. Last one each side here. Excellent. And the last move we've got in this circuit is going to be a forward lunge. So it's a big step forward, drop the back knee down. Same as we did for the reverse lunge, just the other way around. So we're stepping forwards, knee comes down, and then you're pushing through that front heel to push yourself back up to standing. Switch sides. Really good for balance. Make sure you're not stepping too narrow. So you want to make sure you're stepping reasonably wide, lowering that back knee down, front knee stays over the front ankle. As always, if you want something to help you balance, please make sure you've got something handy. Really good. You're doing so well. Standing back up nice and tall. Remember, each time, keep smiling. Excellent. Last one each side. Fabulous, really well done. We're going to be moving into circuit 2 and we're going to change it a little bit. So we're going to focus on one leg. We're going to make everything more unilateral. So we're going to be working with the right leg through this set. So we're going to come into a staggered squat. So back toes are just on the floor and we're lowering down, pushing up. If this is a little bit too much for you, feel free to take it back into that double leg squat. And keeping the knee over the front ankle. And we're just lowering down as little weight as you can in the left leg. See how low down you can get your hips. And come right back up to standing. Hands can be on the hips or in front of you. And as I said before, if you want to hold on to any weights, you've got that option as well. Just work with where you are. Last one here. Really nice. We're going to be taking that into a reverse lunge. So again, we're using that that right leg. So leading with the right leg to come back, standing up nice and tall, taking the right leg back, drop down and come back up. So the right leg is the moving leg. Really good. About keeping your shoulders back and down. Getting a lot of work through your lower body here, which is so important for everything that we do in life. Walking, taking the stairs, balancing. Lower body strength is really important. Really good. Last one. Excellent, really nice work. Back down for your glute bridges. So we've got the option here, when this one isn't going to be unilateral, but you've got an option to progress it. We're going to lift up into that glute bridge, pause at the top, lower halfway back down, come back up, then all the way down. So we're doing 1.5 bridge. So a nice squeeze on the top. You don't release all that tension on the way down because you're not coming all the way down, so you're still keeping some contraction through your hamstrings and through your glutes. Pushing back up and then coming all the way down, allowing that to relax. You're working always to keep your hips nice and level. Make sure they're rising at the same rate. Really good, one more here. Really nice. Let's make our way back up for those calf raises again. So single leg option here if you would like to. You can stand on one leg, you can keep the toes down. If you still want to keep it with both legs, that's absolutely fine. But same thing again, we're pushing into that front toe, lifting up. Control the lower down as much as you can. If of course you have a little step that you want to do this on, you're going to get a deeper stretch at the bottom. So that is another way to progress it if you want to. Nice and slowly on the way down. Next set through, we'll be doing left leg. Really good. Watch your balance, so make sure you're holding on to something. If you want to try lifting that front leg entirely, or lifting the opposite leg entirely, you can do. Last one, really nice, well done. We've got those lateral lunges next. So we're going to do all on the right leg again. So stepping out nice and wide. We're sinking down into the right leg and pushing back up to center. Keeping it all to that side. So hips drop, knee bends, chest stays forwards. Really good. Nice and slow down. Pushing through the foot to come back up to standing. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Last couple. Nearly there. You're more than halfway through this workout now. You're doing really, really well. Last one here. Excellent, well done. Back into those lateral kicks. So standing up nice and tall, again, all on the right leg. So we don't need to worry about switching sides this time. So you place your weight in your left leg and we're leading out with the right leg, coming forwards. Oh, sorry, coming out. Knee, toes stay facing forwards and you're squeezing the outside of your hip, really contracting through the outside of your hip to lift your leg. Resist gravity on the way down, so don't just drop your leg down, really think about lowering it nice and slowly. Really good. Keep breathing through it. Try not to let your waist change, so you're not bringing this hip up towards the rib, you're really just trying to focus on lifting your leg, keeping your hips level. Really nice, well done. Forward lunges to finish off. So we're going to be stepping forwards onto that right leg the whole time. So starting off nice and tall, step forwards with your right leg and push back up. Same leg. Taking your left knee as close to the mat as you can, keeping your right knee over your front ankle. That's going to keep your joints more comfortable, keep you nice and stable. Really good work. Last one here. Excellent stuff. Give your legs a little bit of a shake out again. That's circuit 2 finished. We're 2/3 of the way through this now, so you're doing so well. Going to have a second, take some deep breaths, and then we'll get started on our 3rd round of squats. So we're going to come into that staggered squat again. So not much weight in your right leg now, and we're bending the left knee, bending at the hip, sinking the hips down as if you're sitting into a chair and then pushing back up. Chest stays nice and upright. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Knee travels towards the toes but stays mostly over the ankle. We don't want it caving out to the side or falling in. Really good. Last one here. Excellent stuff, well done. Next up, we've got those reverse lunges. So again, moving the left leg this time, stepping back from the right. So a nice big step back, lower that knee back to the mat, and then come back up to standing. You're doing really well, keep it going. About driving through that front foot. Last one here. Really good. Glute bridges next, so we're coming down to the mat. Option to progress again if you would like to. We can take that into an alternating single leg glute bridge. So we can bring one leg into tabletop, knee comes over the hip. We're pressing into the other foot to drive the hips up to the ceiling. And lower down, switch legs. So you're getting more weight through that pushing leg because you haven't got the help of the other leg. So this is going to make it harder. If this is too much for you, just go back to that double leg, the basic standard glute bridge that we started with. Try not to round your shoulders and try to make sure you're keeping your chin slightly tucked. Really nice, last one. Excellent work. Place your feet back down. We're going to come back up to standing for those calf raises again. So calf strength is really, really important. So it's something that we want to work on. Left leg, so right leg is just touching the floor and we're squeezing the calf, lifting up onto the tiptoes. Heel pressing forwards, ankle pressing forwards, making sure you're holding on to something to keep your balance. Really nice. Slowly on the way down. Nice and fast on the way up if you can. Think about powering it up and then slowing down on the reverse. You're going for as little weight as possible in the other leg. Last one. Really nice, well done. We've got forward lunges next, so we're stepping forward onto the right foot, onto the left foot. Right foot staying where it is, dropping the knee down towards the mat. So nice big step forwards, knee comes down, push through your left heel to come back up to standing. You can step out nice and wide. What we don't want is to be stepping on a tight rope because that's going to be more challenging for your balance. And if it's more challenging for your balance, there's less focus on the strength overall. Really nice. Lower down slowly, push back up. You're thinking about pushing through your heel as you come back up to stand and pushing yourself back up and backwards. Last one. Really good. Next up, we've got those lateral lunges. So we're taking it to the left-hand side and we're sinking down and pushing back up. Really good, well done. Keeping that going. So not much weight in your right leg now. You're getting that good stretch through and then you're coming all the way back up. Try to keep your knee going towards those toes again so it's not flopping into the inside. Really good. We've nearly finished this workout. We've got one more exercise to do. I have changed the order up slightly in this last circuit, but that's okay. We're getting all the exercises in. Working in a way that's going to build strength. Let's go for one more. Really nice, well done. Give that a little bit of a shake out. And then the last thing that we've got to do is those kick outs. So again, holding onto something if you need to. I'm struggling to find something here. Taking that leg out to the side, keeping your knee facing forwards. Body is facing or standing nice and tall, nice and upright. Squeezing the glute to bring the leg out to the side, squeezing the hip. And you're remembering to breathe and to smile. Really nice. Nice and slowly on the way down, remember, so you're not just allowing your leg to fall back down, you're really controlling that lowering phase. It's just as important as the lifting phase. Got 3 more here. Last one. Really nice. Give that a good rub out. You have made it to your cool down. We've gone through 3 circuits of 7 different exercises. You've nailed every single one of them and you should be really proud of yourself. Let's come down to the mat now for your cool down. We're going to stretch out the lower body, starting off with the quad. So lying on your side, the bottom leg can be bent if you need to for balance. You're going to reach behind you, take hold of your top ankle, and you're pulling that heel towards your glute. You're pushing your hips forwards at the same time, so you're getting a good stretch down the front of your thigh. And you're remembering to breathe. We're just going to hold this here. Keep the knees nice and close together, so we don't want that top leg going up towards the ceiling. You're keeping that knee down. Relaxing through your shoulder, but using your bicep to pull that knee, that foot in towards your bottom. Keeping your hips pushing forwards. Really nice, well done. Just another couple of seconds here. And then gently release. Come over onto your back. We're going to take that into a hamstring stretch, same leg. So opposite leg can be bent or straight. The right leg in my case is pointing up towards the ceiling, and I'm just going to reach behind my calf and gently pull that closer into my chest. If you can't get all the way here, that is absolutely fine. You might be out here somewhere and that's not a problem. But do try and make sure you've got your knee nice and straight. If you need a little bit of assistance, you can always use a towel or something around the back of your leg or around the top of your foot to help you reach. We're just going to hold here, breathing through the stretch. You want to reach the point where you can feel the tension in the back of your leg, so you can feel this muscle. It's not painful, might be a tiny bit uncomfortable, but we certainly don't want to push beyond that. So just to the point where you can feel the tension. And over the course of the stretch, it might well ease, in which case you're welcome to increase it a little bit. Last couple of seconds here. Really good. Take that ankle, same side, you're going to put it across the opposite knee. Reach behind that knee if you can. If this is enough of a stretch for you in this position with that foot on the floor, keep it there. If you want a little bit more, reach behind that thigh and you're going to pull it up towards you a little bit. So you're getting a nice bit of external rotation on the crossed leg. This knee's pushing out to the side and you should be feeling a good stretch in that outside of that hip. You're breathing nice and deeply still. It's really important always to breathe through stretches. Don't hold your breath. Just allow your body to relax. We're just looking to get the muscles back into the normal length and tension. And to relax your body a little bit. Reassure it that it's all okay. Really nice. Place that foot back down on the floor. And we're going to take those same stretches into the other side. So roll over onto your other side to start off with that quad stretch. Take hold of your ankle and you're going to pull that towards your glute. So your heel's coming towards your bottom. Your hips are pushing forwards and you're getting a good stretch all down the front of this top quad, top of your thigh, all the way down to your knee. And we're just going to hold here. You can relax your upper body down on the floor. Really good work. And let's release there. Roll over onto your back again. And we'll take that into the hamstring stretch. So reaching the leg up towards the ceiling. Opposite leg can be bent or straight, however you find it comfortable. And we're just pulling that upright leg towards you just to increase that stretch. Your tailbone's nice and heavy, your shoulders are relaxed down on the mat. See if you can pull it a little bit closer in just for the last few seconds. And then we'll take it across the opposite knee. So ankle is pressed against the opposite knee. If you want to reach behind that thigh and pull it towards you, you can do. Try to keep your supporting leg shin parallel to the floor. So what we don't want is that heel flopping down towards the floor. We're going to keep it nice and parallel. And just gently pull that leg towards you if you want to increase that stretch a little bit. Really nice. Final few seconds here. And gently release that leg. Place your foot back on the floor, and when you're ready, push yourself back up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me for this lower body workout. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've worked all through the lower body, building some strength, working on some balance, and you've done an amazing job. Thank you again for joining me, and don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel so that you get notified every time I put a new video up. Trying to put a new video up every single week for you, and there's going to be a mixture of strength training, body weight workouts that you can do at home, so you don't need any equipment, you don't need to go to a gym, you don't need any fancy clothes. You can do them in your pajamas if you want to, whatever you feel comfortable in. I am putting up some Pilates workouts and some stretches for you as well, and I'll be putting up quite soon some shorter workouts. So if you just want to dip in and out, do 5 minutes here and there, you'll have that option as well. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.